I am the merry wanderer of the night, Robin Goodfellow, or Puck, here to make things right. Welcome to the Shakespeare Bachelorette, where Kate, the shrew, will marry some guy that she just met. Let's meet our lovely Bachelorette Kate and see how exactly this came to be her fate. Stop! This is stupid! Stop!
Catherine is my full God-given name. My fair sister Bianca is of some social media model fame. Then my loving father Baptista has some kind of thought that a woman of my advanced age should not be left unmarried for this long. So he has sold me to this TV network for this dance and song.
In truth, you are called Plain Kate, and Bony Kate, and Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom. Kate of Kate Hall, super dainty Kate, for all dainties are Kates. So, Kate, take this of us all. Kate of some consolation. I'm sure someone will be moved to woo this shrew for their wife.
Well, that poor soul better take care of his life.
Before we meet our suitors tonight, let's go to commercial break. We'll be right back. Just sit tight.
Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Do you hate to go out in the filthy air?
Shopping is so much toil and trouble. Would you rather have curses delivered to you on the double?
When the hurly-burly's done, and the battle's lost and won, we deliver what you need in double time, to curse those with most rare ingredients and a rhyme. Toil and Trouble on the Double is your weekly delivery curse service. Simply let us know if you are cursing a single individual, a couple, or a family of four. We do all the dirty work.
Whether you live in Glamis, Cawdor, or Palace near Burnham Woods, we deliver you those hard-to-find ingredients for the perfect curses!
Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, gall of goat, and sips of yew. In the past, you could spend all day looking for these items. But order today from Toil and Trouble on the Double, and we will have these sent out from our weird sister warehouse immediately.
Toil and Trouble on the Double uses only the freshest ingredients. Our products are all organic, gluten-free, and guaranteed to see into the future. They will impress even the most unwelcome of dinner guests.
Order today, and we'll throw in an extra tiger's cauldron just for those hard-to-reach souls.
Toil and Trouble is the only curse service you will ever need to keep your fire burning and your cauldron bubbling.
Toil and Trouble on the Double. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. A drum, our commercial is done.
Now, it's time to meet these blessed men who have come to woo and woo again. Through dates and parties and stolen moments of joy. First to arrive is Juliet's former boy toy.
La 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 la. But soft, what light through yonder spotlight shines? 'Tis Rosalind, 'tis Julia, 'tis Kate. Someone perhaps my parents will not hate. Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. But first, just making sure you aren't a Capulet. I'd hate to have to leave when we've just met.
I am a Manola of Padua. It's about an hour west of Verona.
Well, that makes me even more glad to greet your persona.
There never was a story of more woe than meeting this child named Romeo. Puck, I'm looking for someone a wee bit older, more mature, closer to my age, maybe brash and bolder.
Well, here comes a man with much more age. A learned man with just a touch of rage. He's been a Thane of Glamis and Cawdor, did a stint as King of Scotland, a land he adored. Let's meet the exhausted Macbeth. I'm sure he's going to take away thy breath. Sometimes he wears a kilt.
I've heard he suffers with a lot of guilt.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
Well, at least you're older than that Romeo tween.
Hark! Is that the dagger I see before me? The handle outstretched towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I go and it is done. I hear a bell. Hear it not, Kate, for it is a knell that will lead thee to heaven or to hell.
Well moved in good time.
A merrier hour was never wasted here. But here comes Oberon, perhaps he shall endear.
Well met by moonlight, lovely mortal Kate. Dost thou desirest the king of fairies for your mate?
Where did you study all this wonderful speech?
Well, once I sat upon a promontory.
Promo what?
A promontory. A piece of land over a body of water. A It is... And I heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet, harmonious tones that the rude sea grew civil at her song. And certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear a sea maid's music.
Oh, he's crazy as a loon.
You will soon change your tune.
How liketh my master Oberon?
I liketh him better now that he is gone.
Well, perhaps our next man will be the one with the best plan to win your heart and soul. Here comes Iago, a man with the heart of gold.
I have brought you a gift. A napkin of sorts, straight from the Venice courts. Left there after an unfortunate instance would lead to a murder most significant.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sure you will find it the latest fashion to stir up a lot of someone's passion.
The next man on our true love quest is a man who thought he knew what was best. Othello. He's got quite a jealous streak. Amor, so among this group, makes him quite unique.
I would kiss thee ere I killed thee. No way but this. But that would be killing myself, to die upon a kiss.
Oh, I am not that kind of miss.
How came you, Kate, by that handkerchief?
Oh, someone just gave it to me, unless my memory is remiss.
I do believe it, and your pardon I beg. Will you, I pray, demand that demi-devil?
Well, aren't you going to be quite fun at the revels?
Not to be!
I guess there is no question who our next man is to be from his opening expression.
It must be Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, from the state of something rotten?
Yes, in my troubles there, I have not ever forgotten.
Troubles?
Oh, no, not this again. It's always you.
I have trouble sleeping, as of late, ever since my father met his horrible fate. Oh, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub, for into that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil. Oh, but I hate for our first meeting to be thus soiled. Go, farewell, or if thou wilt needs marry, a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too. Farewell.
Well, that was quite the tedious task. Is there anyone else? I hesitate to even ask.
One last man. The greatest one to date. I'm sure you'll find him to be first rate. He's quite famous and known around the land. Julius Caesar is his name, and here's the man.
Welcome, last of our men. You are noble Roman and well given.
The others are already here. This leads me to have some fear. Do these other suitors have a lean and hungry look? Do they think too much? Such men are dangerous. I shall go see if they start a coup. I will not rest if there is bloodshedding to do. I am Caesar, by the way. Bloodshed!
If these men have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have to pick but one, and then this little game will be done. You'll go out with each man on a special date, find out which will be your perfect mate. And then Bianca's wedding plans can now be booked, since you, the older sister, has been rightly hooked.
But what about love, fair looks, or true obedience? None of these men seem to have any sense. I'm ashamed that these bachelors are always so simple, simpering and smiling, showing their dimple. I shall endeavor to make a choice all the same, to satisfy my father and to change my last name.
Well, after this commercial break, we'll see what dates Kate will go on alone to share. Hang tight, and we'll be right there.
Stubborn stains getting you down, ruining your good night's sleep? Well, not anymore. Not when you use Lady Macbeth's out dark spot remover with the fresh, clean scent of all the perfumes of Arabia. It'll remove chocolate, dirt, even the king's blood off your hands. I mean your clothes, your tablecloths, your guest room linens. Wherever you find dirt and grime, Lady Macbeth's out done spout remover is there to remove any evidence of a crime. Not a crime. Made in Scotland with organic ingredients, never tested on animals or on Banquo's family members. This is awkward. Find it in the cleaning aisle of your local store. Recommended by even the Thane of Fife and his wife. Well, no, I didn't mean to mention them.
My gentle Black, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and...
What? This again? Let me pause your story and remind you that we are on prime time television. Speaking in full-on Shakespearean is not the most lucrative decision. We need to get those high audience ratings. That's why we set up all these awful datings.
Give me a moment. Okay, let me American this up for the Bachelorette viewers. I am so gonna win this thing with the help of you, my nice fairy pug. You remember that magic purple flower? The one I had you get for me last midsummer? Well, do you think you could get it again? Anyone who smells that flower will instantly fall in love with the first person they look at. At the final rose ceremony, Kate is about to select her match. You just switch out the rose for the magic flower. Kate will sniff it, look at me, will fall in love, live happily ever after, and then BAM! I am the winner of this season's Shakespearean Bachelorette. All the fame and fortune and a shake-zillion followers on Instagram will be mine. Which is really the point of this whole dadgum thing. Am I right?
Wow, so that's your plan. Well, then I'm your man. I mean, your fairy.
Yes.
I will do my best to make this end oh so merry. 'Tis time for the individual dates with the one, the only, the shrewiest of Kates. Stop it, stop!
Oh, what calamities I cannot foresee shall on these horrid dates of bachelors befall me.
Hey, so apparently our first episode bombed because no one could understand what y'all were saying. So from here on out, let's just talk like a person.
Oh, I shall endeavor to speak most plain indeed. Okay,
Yeah,
I've got it.
okay.
Good evening to you, my worthy Kate. Or perhaps it's good morn, as the hour has grown quite late. For the midnight bell is...
Hey, quit the poetry. We're kind of dropping rhyming stuff.
Oh, thank God. And the pentameter's always so glitchy. Not to mention those witches doing their spells in triadic tetrameter. Tryouts.
Oh, yeah, weird switches indeed. So back to the timing issue. Why did you plan our date so late?
Well, me boss is in that cabin over there, right? And I'm looking for a promotion, so... So... I'm gonna go in there, yeah, and stabby him dead.
Hold on. I have been involved in some shady deals in my life, like the one getting me on this show, but I'm not going to help you kill your political adversary.
Oh, don't worry, you won't even have to touch him. You'll just have to kill the sleeping guards.
Why would I kill the guards?
So when everyone walks in and it's like, oh my God, what happened to the boss? I can be like, well, I saw the guards and I saw that they had knives, and I thought, I feel like they did it. So I can slit their throats.
That's a ridiculous plan.
It worked last time. Look, I'll even lend you my invisible dagger. It's right here.
So just to be clear, you want to commit cold-blooded murder with your date
That's right.
on national television.
Oh, this is all just a funny joke. That's my friend Donkey Donk over there who was going to jump out and scare you. It was going to be so funny. He's probably asleep now, so definitely going in there. Don't go in that cabin. Yeah, we'll do this tomorrow, yeah. I forgot my invisible dagger. Thanks, love. And don't forget to wash your hands!
So what's this play about again?
It's about this guy who murders his brother to become king. I call it the Mousetrap. It's basically the retelling of the murder of Gonzago, but with some new original elements so as to avoid copyright issues.
Oh, you wrote it? How exciting! I can't wait to see it. I just hope the audience likes it.
Who cares? I only wrote it to make my uncle really mad.
What?
Well, you know what they say.
No.
The play is the thing where I'll catch the rose and win the ring.
Uh-huh. Ooh! Oh, no, he did!
I know.
Woo!
Oh, bravo!
Wow, already intermission time. So tell me about your last relationship.
Well, there was this one girl. Ophelia was her name, but she's no longer in this, how shall I put this, game.
Oh, so this is only a game for you?
Well, I mean, wait a minute. I think I see a ghost. My father is here, and he's come to congratulate us on our upcoming nuptials.
Our upcoming what now?
Yes, Dad, I'm engaged. Oh, of course you're invited to the wedding. Maybe let's shoot for March of this year. Oh, you're right. Caesar might not be able to make it. He has some big meeting then. I'll have my mom, Gertie, begin with the wedding planning, and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern can deliver the invitations. Oh, this is going to be the biggest event in Denmark!
It seems like these dates are going quite well. Let's go to commercial break. It's time we saw someone with something to sell.
You love adventure, magic, weather, catastrophes, vicious, horrible monsters. Then come aboard the cruise of your life. Tempest Cruise Lines is waiting for you.
We cruise to our own exotic private island. And Tempest Cruise Lines offers some interesting activities not found on any other cruise line.
There is our Which Spirit Lives in Which Tree exploration event with an actual island witch.
And for those with nerves of steel, Wacky Wave Runner tours right into the center of storms. Now, how can we ensure there will be storms? I hear you. Well, Tempest Cruise Lines guarantees each and every trip will be accompanied by the roughest of waters.
And for our exercise fanatics, don't forget about our intensive log carrying races.
And 3 times a day, there's a mysterious banquet that disappears before your very eyes. So magically, not delicious.
And your night at sea with a nightly chess game. You might just fall in love with your chess partner. Who knows? Anything can happen on our magical cruise line.
Nothing? Well, now you make a good point, but we welcome all kinds of families on board. Fathers, daughters, kings, sons, uncles, cousins, evil brothers, dead witches, and their monster sons.
Tempest Cruise Line sails at Amman once in a blue moon. Reserve your spot today. It is a brave new world of vacationing with Tempest Cruise Lines. Tempest Cruise Lines.
Nothing ill can dwell in such a magical experience.
It is truly the stuff that dreams are made of.
Guess which one of these is my favorite?
Oh, Caesar?
No.
Well, I'm getting the Caesar salad.
Put down that invisible fork! Someone could get hurt!
So, what are some of your best qualities? Clearly not bravery. Are you any good at public speaking?
I am as true and constant as the northern star, of whose true fixed and resting quality there is no fellow in the firmament.
Oh, well, that seems positive. Do you like fruit salad?
Doesn't everyone?
Et tu, frutte!
Apologize for my tardiness.
No worries. I'm so glad you decided to take me to a buffet. I didn't even get to finish the salad for my last date.
Oh, only the best for you. Is that a dessert bar?
Oh.
Will you excuse me a moment?
Madame, do you need a napkin?
Oh, sure, thanks. Wait, there aren't waiters at a buffet. Aren't you Iago?
No. You are confused. You see, I'm a waiter. Can't you tell by my mustache? Now take the handkerchief.
Well, that is a horrible Italian accent, Iago. And why are you following me on my date with Othello? I don't want a napkin.
You have a handkerchief! Where did you get that?
Iago literally just threw it at me. Where have you been?
I was at the dessert bar. They have sprinkles.
Oh!
But back to the napkin.
Oh, perjured woman, thou dost stone my heart, and makest what I intend to do called a murder, which I thought a sacrifice. Oh, I saw the napkin in hand.
We can all see the napkin in hand.
Down, strumpet!
Listen,
Dost thou weepest of him to my face?
Did they have any crushed Oreos at the dessert bar?
Down,
Is it
strumpet!
because I wanted crushed Oreos? I can get sprinkles if you want.
Nay, if you strive.
Listen, but it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, being done, there is no pause. It is over.
Wow, it would be a shame to let all those crushed Oreos go to waste.
Have you been hurt in a revenge plot by a jealous lover? Been bitten by a venomous snake? Is your son in love with the daughter of your mortal enemy? Have you baked all your enemies into a pie and then served that pie to their mother, who is also your mortal enemy? Been mistaken by your twin sister? Have you killed a relative? Killed several relatives? Killed all your relatives? Are you the only one left at the end of the play and you're not really sure what to do next? If so, I can help. My name is Portia. I am not a lawyer, but only because I am a woman in a Shakespeare play, being played by a man who's playing me as a woman and also pretending to be a lawyer. But that is all of no consequence, because that's really the least confusing of Shakespeare's convoluted plots. What matters is I'm here to help you get your pound of flesh back. I may not have been to law school, but I do know what it's like to have to marry a man who may or may not pick my casket with my picture on it. Now, If this seems like your problem, call me at 1-800, the quality of mercy is not strained. I'm here to help you get your skin back from a system that won't let a woman on her own decide who she wants to marry.
Woo! You tell him, sister! What was that number again? I may need it.
1-800, the quality of mercy is not strained. And as for Balthazar, not Portia, because only as Balthazar, a man, can I, Portia, a very capable woman, be actually seen in court.
He just at scars that never felt a wound. But soft! What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and you are the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief, that thou your maid art more fair than you. Be not your maid, since you are envious. Your vestal livery is but thick and green, and none but fools do wear it. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. But that you knew you were. You speak, yet you say nothing. What of that?
You want me to speak up? Grow up! We just met! You can't be in love with somebody that fast. And what are you, 13? Go back to middle school and then we'll talk, okay?
Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Go home! It is past your bedtime!
Psh, no, it's not. But I do have to go back to my room for a completely unrelated reason. If I don't come back out, it's definitely not because I'm sleeping. Okay, bye. La, 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 la.
I have put a girdle around the earth when I wasn't setting up all these dates, and I have obtained the mythical love potion flower for you.
Perfect. Now, just exchange it for the final rose of the ceremony, and we are golden. Skedaddle! Here comes Kate!
Ooh, where does the King of Fairies take a girl on a date? I'd love to see the forest where you live.
Oh, no! Definitely not the forest. So many fairies there. No, so crowded. Especially this time of year. Midsummer is very busy in the forest. No. Let's go to the city. Far away. No. Who needs the forest anyway? It's so full of pollen and people rehearsing plays and running away from their fathers and chasing ex-boyfriends around.
How are you doing?
Alrighty, is our company here?
Yep, we're all here.
Well, folks, we are the Rude Mechanicals. We can fix anything you got broken, and all with a maximum of insults. Hail upon your personhood.
Roddy Hart Featherlootster.
Slubbering churlish dewberry.
Assembling fawning giggles.
Frothy pox-marked miscreant.
Blinking infectious boar pig.
Roddy Hart Featherlootster.
Hey, one at a time, you droning footlickers, so the people can really appreciate our skills.
All right, I'll start. The other week, I was mending some bellows for this guy named Bill, and you know what I said to him? For no reason at all.
What did you say?
I said, "Thou art a notable coward, an infinite and endless liar, an hourly promise breaker, and the owner of no one good quality."
I know, right? Hey, I got one too. So last week, I was sewing up a ripped pocket on a suit for some guy. And you know what I said just as he was leaving the store?
What did you say?
Your wit is as thick as a Tewksbury mustard. So good.
Hey, don't forget about me. Just the other day I was tinkering around, as we do, helping this guy fix his cart, and just when he wasn't expecting it, I threw this really great insult his way.
What did you say?
Away thou rag, thou quantity, thou remnant.
Rude. Me next. I was joining some pieces of wood together for a guy, and I threw a really great insult for him right at the beginning of the job.
What did you say?
I called him a threadbare juggler.
Well, those are all pretty rude, my fellow mechanicals, but I have one to top them all. I was in the forest the other day, and, well, actually it was midsummer, and I ran to the fairy queen, Tatiana. You know what she said to me?
What did she say?
What'd she say?
What she said? She said, "Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful." Yeah, I didn't think it was that rude at first, but now that you think back on it, it was a little bit.
Well, that is all we have time for today. But if you are looking for someone to fix something and to insult you at the same time, call the Mechanicals. We are but boils, plaxers, embossed carbonicles, all how rude!
Caesar, I thought you choked on a strawberry. How'd you get here?
The stage manager gave me the Heimlich. It was traumatizing, to say the least.
Was it really that bad? Well, seems little Caesar has a problem with knives and things coming up from behind him.
What are you talking about?
Watch. It is funny every time.
I went this far, not... Oh, Kate. Now, you only have one special purple flower to give to one man whom you'd like to spend the rest of the episode with. Choose wisely.
Well, you were all great characters from really tragic plays. So much tragedy. Well, except for one of you. I would like to choose the only guy from a comedy because I'm also from a comedy. We have so much in common. I love him so much. Oberon, will you accept this rose? I mean, strange purple flower.
Oh, but... Yes! Totally! And not because it's a magical love potion flower or anything. No.
But it totally was.
But because you guys are all losers, and I'm the winner, and you can all just...
Hail met by spotlight, proud Oberon! My husband!
What? This guy's competing when he already has a wife? My girlfriend drowned.
Oh, please, that's nothing. My girlfriend killed herself because she thought I was dead and couldn't stand the thought of living without me.
My wife also killed herself, but that's because she knew I was alive, and my overwhelming lust for power drove us both mad. I killed my wife. Straight up dead, murdered.
Please, you only killed it because I tricked you into doing it. Well, as messed up as we all are, none of us competed for another woman's hand while married.
Yeah, how messed up would that be? Good thing none of us have done that. Though it probably wouldn't be as messed up as some of the other stuff we've all done. I murdered my wife because I thought she was cheating on me. Madonna mia, we get it. You murdered your wife. You don't gotta keep bragging about it.
Whoops! Hey, babe. Queen of the fairies. Love of my life. Boy, have I missed you.
I'm sorry he's taken. This... Plus, you're mortal. This was never going to work out. Just like most seasons of The Bachelorette. Let's go, babe.
Call me.
Nope.
I knew this was never going to work. You guys all need therapy, especially you, Caesar. This is 2021. Bianca can get married whenever she wants. The patriarchy does not own me. I'm thinking about writing a new bestseller novel for single women. Working title, You Do You Shrew. Yeah. You too.
If we bachelors have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and in weak and idle theme no more yielding, but a dream. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and over-the-top network ratings shall restore amends. The end.
Lords and ladies, welcome to Mashpee's Blue Falcon Theatre Company. We, the players, proudly present this classic tale of tragedy, William Shakespeare's Hamlet. This is a story of mystery.
This is a story of madness.
This is a story of betrayal.
This is a story of sword fight.
And man, wait till you see the sword fight. You see, me and Sydney know like stage combat, and there's this like one move where I'm on the floor and then she punches me in the face, and it's like super cool, and you think I get hurt, but I actually don't actually get hurt. No one really actually gets hurt in like stage combat. It's all just fake. It's all Sorry.
This is the story of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Hamlet. Hamlet, Princess of Denmark.
Whatever. Actors, prepare yourselves! Attention! Acting drills. Laugh! Cry! Laugh! Cry! Go, man! On your marks! Get set! Action! A long time ago, in a country far, far away, Denmark, midnight, on the battlements of Elsinore Castle. Horatio. Bernardo. Horatio.
You have come most carefully upon your hour.
'Tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Francisco.
For this relief, many thanks.
Break me off. Look where it comes. Ham! In the same figure like the king that's dead. Like, looks it not like the king.
Ham! Mark it, Horatio. It would be spoken to.
Ham!
By heaven I charge thee, speak. What manner of creature are thee?
It was about to speak before the cock crew.
Wait, wait!
Hey!
Ew. By my advice, we shall break up our watch and impart what we have seen tonight onto Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Hamlet. Hamlet, Princess of Denmark.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Sad.
Mom, it's Hamlet.
Now sad.
And I'm your daughter.
Hamlet. How many times do we have to go through this? Now, what do little girls do?
They get married.
I can't hear you.
They get married. And have babies and act as social figureheads in backward Central European kingdoms. And due to the overbearing patriarchal system, their husbands are endowed with any property they leave, forcing them into a lifetime of financial dependency, petty household concerns, and early death from excessive childbearing.
And what do little boys do?
Inherit monies, lands, and titles granted to them solely because of an accident of genetics.
And that's why sometimes Mother History needs a little bit of help. Now, tighten up your coat piece, stand up straight. Where were we? Ah, yes. Daddy's dead. You have a new stepfather. Now, let's all just play happy family and tighten up until school starts. Okay? Now, let thine eye shine like a friend on Denmark. Let thine eye shine like a friend on Denmark. Denmark! Where is the king?
Hi. He couldn't make it today. Use this.
We beseech you, Hamlet. Remain here and comfort your eyes with cheer.
Oh, that this too sullied flesh should melt, thaw, and resolve itself into dew. That it should come to this, my father but 2 months dead, so loving to my mother. Frailty, thy name is woman, married with my uncle, my father's brother. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. How tacky.
Good day, Lord Hamlet, well met.
Horatio, it's Lady Hamlet.
Good day, Lord Hamlet, well met.
Lady Hamlet.
Good day, my lord.
Lady Hamlet, Princess Hamlet, the Dane, Lady Hamlet. Say it.
But Shakespeare and the place of women in British society during the Renaissance, and despite the presence of a powerful queen who pretended to be a virgin to manipulate her people, and the succession to the Danish throne is patrilineal, so you couldn't inherit. And in the size of your girl, there'll be sexual tension, and things will change. And girls are scary.
Good day, Horatio. Well met. 'Tis I, Lord Hamlet.
Hamlet.
Meet me halfway on this, buddy. Horatio, methinks I see my father.
What? Where?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
Oh, my lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
My lord, the king, your father.
He's dead, Horatio. 6 feet under, pushing up daisies, crawling with worms, dripping with disgusting slime and pus.
He had a freckle on his butt.
I have that same freckle! It's the Hamlet family freckle. Wherefore is my father wandering from his grave? In the nude. Horatio, we will watch tonight. Perchance 'twill walk again.
We shall wait for night to fall. Night falls. My lord, look, it comes!
Angels and ministers of grace, defend us!
Hamlet! I am your father! Come here!
It calls me forth. I'll follow it.
Wait, my lord. What if it tempt you to some terrible cliff, and there assume some terrible form, and force you to jump from said cliff? You cannot trust it.
Good point. Why don't you go?
What?
Hamlet, mark me! Why art thou wearing so much eyeliner? I thought I told you to stay away from that Horatio.
Speak. I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear. If thou didst ever thy dear father love, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder!
Murder?
Murder most foul.
Foul.
Most foul, strange, and unnatural.
I will revenge you by murdering strange and unnatural serpent fowls!
The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
I will murder strange and unnatural serpent fowls!
No. Your uncle, my brother, get it? Look. Me, your father. Good, your uncle, now the king. Bad, me, father, take nap. Uncle, bad, pour poison in my ear. I wake up dead. Now he is the king, and he married my wife.
Wait a minute. He poured poison in your ear?
The eustachian tubes connect to the throat. Didn't you learn anything at Wittenberg? Sheesh for the money I paid for your tuition!
You were murdered.
I mean, if you'd paid attention, you could have been a doctor or even a lawyer, but no!
Uncle Claudius killed you.
Duh! Remember me, Hamlet, and kill your uncle, or you're grounded for eternity!
I have a plan, Horatio. Henceforth, I shall think meek to put an antic disposition on.
But, my lord, where will we find an antic disposition in your size? And your color. You are in autumn, you know.
I shall feign madness, Horatio, to deceive mine uncle. Oh, cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right.
It is I, Laertes, son of Polonius, brother of Ophelia, and I'm off to university.
Oh, shut up already! You're hogging the stage.
But father, I just...
Look what I'm stuck with. I said, Willie, scrap that Hamlet play. It's too long, too wordy, too many deaths. No, write Polonius, king of the high seas. Swords, ships, scantily clad women.
But father, I want to...
Just, please. This is my moment. You want a moment? Write your own play. Now, where was I?
Scantily clad women.
Oh, yes. Son, you're off to college. I have some parting advice for you. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, bet that the posed may beware of thee. Never lick a frozen pole in winter, and never stick a Q-tip directly into your ear. If you've got an itch, scratch it, but be discreet. Hey, where is your sister Ophelia?
Mayhaps my sister is sewing in her closet.
Well, fetch you her. A little advice never hurts anyone. Besides, I'd like to have a word with her about what's going on with Lord Hamlet. Oh, excuse me, Hamlet.
I think Ophelia's in the shower.
Well, could you just go get her, please?
I don't want to go get her. Her voice is so annoying. I just hate how she sounds. I don't want to be around her right now.
Your sister is a delightful girl. Would you just please go get her, please?
Oh my God.
Blasted children.
Get.
Good, my father, I'm here.
Counsel as our advisor, and we ask you to devise the cause of Hamlet's madness.
Excuse me, father, as I was sewing in my closet, Lord Hamlet, with his doublet all embraced, no hat upon his head, pale as his shirt, came in and, threw a fit. So please you, father, something is, touching Lord Hamlet.
Touching? Touching. Since brevity is the soul of wit, I will be brief. He's mad, loony, nuts, screwball, off his rocker, a few bricks short of a load. The lights are on, but nobody's home. The wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead. He thinks he's a girl.
He does not! He's just sensitive. He's probably just going through a phase. Haven't you?
Maybe he wants to be a cabaret singer.
Oh, look you. The poor wretch comes reading. How does my good lord Hamlet?
Hamlet. Lady Hamlet.
Do you know me, my lord?
Piss off. Get thee to a nunnery.
Ladies, there has come a traveling band of players who wishes to put on a show for the king.
A show?
A show? I have an old barn they could use.
I have an egg beater they can use as a prop.
Maybe we can get Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland.
Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I. I, the daughter of a dear father murdered, prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell. I'll have these players play something like the murder of my father. If he do but blench, I know my course. The play is the thing where I'll catch the conscience of the king.
We're not ready yet.
What am I supposed to do?
Keep stalling!
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. And if a coach leaving London is traveling at 30 miles per hour, and a coach leaving Dover is traveling at 20 miles per hour, and a fly traveling at 60 miles per hour is traveling back and forth between the two of them, who is buried in Grant's tomb?
Owl, inappropriate use of anachronism in a Shakespeare play. That's a 10-line penalty on the play within a play theme.
We're back. You get over here. Have we ever met before?
Oh, we've never met before.
We have never met before. Have I got a deal for you today? What if I told you you could see your brother, the king, asleep in the orchard, pour poison into the porches of his ear, kill him, and become king yourself?
I could become king myself? Well, I don't know.
But wait, there's more. Not only do you get to become king, you get to disinherit their cross-dressing son. Ooh! Marry his wife. And take over Denmark. Ooh! Not only that, you get your very own crown. Ooh! It has a new space-age special polymer finish. You can dent it. You can hit it. You can even set it on fire. It doesn't hurt the finish. Act now and you'll get your own orange juicer. Ooh! And curly fry maker. How much do you expect to pay for that?
1,000 ducats.
Lower!
500 ducats.
Lower! Wait. Now, do you think you should take it?
Yes. Should I? I'll do it. I'll pour the poison in his ears and become the new king.
Get me some light! Away!
I will come straight. Tell him his pranks have been too broad to bear with. Pray you be round. If he was my kid, he wouldn't be too big to spank.
I'll warrant you fear me not. By pleasant words I shall devise the cause of Hamlet's madness.
Well, what makes you think he'll tell you?
I am his mother. We have a special relationship. Withdraw. I hear him coming.
You better believe me when I tell you that I finally got the dirt on you. You're busted. Yeah, I'm gonna win this time. La, 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 la. Oh, how, mother? What's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come. You answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Have you forgotten me?
No, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother. You are the sister-in-law of your husband, making your brother-in-law my father, you my aunt, and myself my own cousin. What are you, the Queen of Barnstable County?
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. What?
No. Help! Help!
How now? A rat? Dead for a deuce, it's dead!
No, 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 Bloody hell. Oh, I am slain.
What hast thou done? Nay, I know not. Is it the king? Ah, nuts.
Oh, what a rash and bloody deed this is! Hamlet, go to your room! If your uncle hadn't killed your father, you would be in for such a spanking.
What?
Oops.
Well, it seems we're running a little short on time, and there's still so much to cover, so I suppose we'll just hit some of the highlights for you.
Hamlet is sent to England.
Ophelia goes mad. Hey, nanny, here.
Rosencrantz and Gilbernstein are dead.
Hamlet returns home.
Hey, nanny, here. Hey, nanny.
The king formulates an evil and cunning plan.
There's some business about a skull.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Ophelia drowns.
And when Laertes returns home, he finds his sister and his father dead, and blames Hamlet.
Touchdown!
The king arranges a duel between Hamlet and Laertes. The king gives Laertes a poisoned sword to help Laertes win. The king also poisons a glass of wine for Hamlet to drink. Fortinbras is on his way from Norway to invade Denmark, since, in a little known subplot, he's supposed to be the king.
Good grief! Tolkien couldn't follow this plot.
You're dead.
Right.
It's a beautiful night here in Denmark tonight, and our castle is ready for a bloody bout. Here come our contestants now. In this corner, son of Polonius, brother to Ophelia, and plot device of Shakespeare, let's hear it for Laertes! And in this corner, the dark horse of our race. He's mad, he's a prince, he thinks he's a girl, let's hear it for Hamlet!
Give us the foils, come on.
Come, one for me.
I'll be your foil, Laertes. Your skill shall, like a star in the darkest night, stick fiery off indeed.
You mock me, sir?
That's ma'am to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not hitting a girl.
Well, then it's going to be a quick fight.
Ding, ding. Round one! Hamlet's on the outside, he's jabbing, blocking, weaving, getting it back from me. Oh, a hit, a very palpable hit.
You've got this, son.
A touch, I do confess. Hey, that hurt! How about you now?
There she's landed. Oh, Hamlet is struck down too. They come at each other again. They're looking at each other like prowling cats. Let's get into it. Oh, swing, better swing, better swing. Oh, they come again. They're oh, they're knocked each other back. They lunge again. Oh, they're back at it again like an eagle fast and swift. Oh, knee in the chest, punch in the face. Oh, it is a bloody bout to be sure. Let's see what our contestants do now. They point their swords and they begin to lunge.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
The contestants have head-butted each other and they're walking back and circling each other like prowling cats once more. Will they charge in with the swiftness of an eagle and the cat batting away a yarn? go! Swing, 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 ching! Get back at it again! Oh my! Oh, a punch to the face! It looks like each contestant has the other sword. What shall happen now? They come back at each other, circling again.
Oh. Yes. Gertrude, do not drink. Oh, forgive me, my lord.
Nay, come again!
It looks like Hamlet is the inside track on Laertes. They swing some... Oh! Then, wait! Something's happening.
The drink! I have poisoned it!
Hamlet, thou art slain. The point envenomed. I can no more. The king! The king's to blame.
The point envenomed too. Well, venom, do thy work. Here, thou incestuous, murderous muppet!
Our contestants are down for the count. It's a bloodbath out there. A tragedy, if you will.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ding, ding.
Oh, I die. Horatio.
Good night, sweet prince, and may flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Get off. Lords, ladies, and those who lieth betwixt, we thank you for your ears, for our tale told throughout the years. From joy to sorrow, we've run the gamut of this, our tale of noble Prince Hamlet. Oh!
Let's
Don't step on that. I can't see.